Hi, this is Jack Kelly. I'm the CEO, founder of WeCruitr. It's a social media platform that connects job seekers with recruiters and a lot of other cool stuff. Also, just finished and launched my book, You Will Get That Great New Job. So I'm doing a bunch of podcasts that kind of go into some of the topics that's covered in the book, or even if it's not, that kind of fits in with the whole idea of helping people in their job search, from the beginning to the end. And today, I want to talk to you a little bit about the timing. A lot of times you're in a job and you want to move. Maybe you're not happy, it's not going well, you have a bad boss, whatever the case may be, but the timing is not on your side for a variety of reasons. The seasonality might be not right, the job market's not that hot. Other times, it's kind of the right time. And if you're looking or thinking of looking for a job, this right now is the right time. Probably, arguably, one of the best times to look for a new job. When you hit January, it's almost like the lights switch goes on again. Because what happens, and in addition to the other stuff I talked about, I've been a recruiter for the last 22 plus years. And what ends up happening during the holiday season, really starting a little bit before Thanksgiving, everything slows down dramatically. And you understand because you do it yourself. What happens? You're thinking about family, friends, just taking time off, vacation time off, and it's self-fulfilling because then your boss is going to away on vacation, your coworkers will be. So it's that kind of this collective feel. So from a little before Thanksgiving to after New Year, hey, this is a time period where I can kind of take it easy and coast. So what happens? Most people who are looking for a job kind of pull back. They decide, you know what? I rather enjoy my time with my family, with my friends, do some shopping, as opposed to have to deal with the stress and anxiety of looking around for a new job. So you have a lot of people who pull back and leave the job market. Also, what happens with hiring managers, with human resource professionals, with recruiters, they're human, they're doing the same thing. They're taking time off, they're taking days off, weeks off, they're not as focused. Put on top of that is during the holiday time, people are getting their end of year evaluations, the books are being closed for the company, people are maybe they're getting raises, maybe they're getting bonuses, but that's all getting done. So the energy within the whole hiring apparatus is really focused on let's wrap up this year. Now, when we get into 2020, it shifts. You're back to work. Now about this week is when it starts. The first few days after the new year, everyone is still groggy. And it's hard for them to comprehend, oh my God, it's back to work. I'm back to the grind. Particularly if you live in some of the places like New York, New Jersey, where we are, that it's cold and it's dark and it's gray. And at 4 o'clock, it's pitch black. When you wake up, it's pitch black. So you're like, I can't believe this. All right, this is starting again. So it takes about a week or two, really, to get into January till people start thinking, okay, this is for real. Life is continuing. Work is continuing. And on the company side, they're getting headcount approvals. They're getting their budgets. The managers who are cool with, hey, I didn't have to replace that person because it was an easy couple of weeks from Thanksgiving onwards. Now, all of a sudden, they're starting to stress out like, oh, my God, we have that empty seat. All this work is piling up. We got to get somebody in. New headcounts are approved. Job seekers get back to work and realize, oh, my God, I hate this place. You're reminded, because think about it, when you're on vacation, all of a sudden things aren't so bad. But when you get back, you realize, this is terrible. I hate where I am. I hate everybody. I got to leave. So you have this confluence of events where the companies are set up where they're ready to go. Headcounts are approved. Managers are super motivated because they're like, hey, I got to fill this seat, or I got a requisition for new people. And I know when I didn't fill that seat last year, they took that headcount away from me. So I'm going to make damn sure that I'm getting someone in this year. So they're highly motivated. The people on that manager's team are motivated because they're doing the extra work. So they want someone new coming in. You're going back to your job, you realize, you know what? I want something different. Having 2 weeks or so to really think clearly, I'm realizing I got to do something different. I want to change, a better job, more money, nicer people to work with and all that. So they're in the market. So the whole thing starts going again. And then it's kind of, it's interesting. You have that whole vibe of January. It is, not to be corny, but it's that whole kind of feel of, all right, this is where I'm going to do new stuff. I mean, the whole idea of New Year resolutions, like, all right, let's take this point in time. I'm going to stop smoking, stop drinking, go to the gym, lose weight, be a nicer person, whatever your resolution is. And getting a job is part of it. You have that whole feel. It's like a new start, a new beginning. So everything lines up. And then on top of that, fortunately, is that the job market right now is at record levels. It's the highest employment in 50 years. So it doesn't mean every single area is doing phenomenally well, but overall, the economy is doing well, the job market is doing well, so you have everything really coming together for you. So if you're looking or thinking of looking for a job, this is a really good time to start. Even if you're happy where you are and you just want to test the water, it's a good time. The mood is better, people are back to work, people in their offices, the wheels are turning, so seriously consider it. Because as time goes on, I would say this period lasts all throughout January and February, and then it starts, back to the kind of normal. But it's that first few months where you really feel that pop where things could happen. Doesn't mean, to be fair, it doesn't mean you'll get that job right away, but you get in front of them, you get the interview process, you get everything set up, so then hopefully you have a few things lined up. So use this time to your advantage, because we're not always so fortunate. There are other times where the job market is not doing so well. The season is such where, like I mentioned, Thanksgiving to New Year, where people aren't around, so it's tough to get traction. So it kind of all aligns. So if you're looking, take advantage of this time, get out there, get a copy of You Will Get That Great New Job, and check out my other videos and content. And I hope it really helps in terms of your whole job search. So thank you very much for listening.